Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Warren Dews. I'm the publisher of the Ravenna News Herald and the Greenville Pioneer. We are here again doing one of our community conversations, and this is another get to know. We do these so our advertisers could speak to our readers and our readers can get to know more about our advertisers. Today, I have a new friend with me. And her name is Karen. Karen, tell us a little about yourself and what company you're with.
Well, I'm with Karen's Flower Shop. I'm a local resident, lifelong resident, born in Catskill Hospital. Graduated from Carroll Durham High School in '79. Continued my education up to SUNY Cobleskill, where I graduated with an associate's degree in floriculture. And 2 years later, in 1984, I opened my shop.
So, what made you want to open a flower shop?
Believe it or not, my grandmother took interest in floral design and actually went to school upstate New York in the Ithaca, Cornell region. And but she only did it for a hobby and for her church. And through the years, I would mess around. My family came from a resort, and my mother always had flowers outside, and I would go pick flowers and make pretty vases, put them all throughout the resort. In 1977, I went to BOCES over in Greenville for horticulture. So that was one of my majors from high school, along with art.
Okay. Now, you said your parents came from a resort. What do you mean? What does that mean?
Um, my grandparents opened up a resort many years ago in Acre called Langs Grove Side, and
Okay.
that's where I grew up.
Okay. So I hear the phone ringing off the hook. Is that money ringing? Is that a good sound?
Absolutely. It's Monday morning, so it's a little crazier than a normal morning.
So how long have you been doing this again, like total?
35 years.
Now, listen, with COVID and everything going around, I'm going to ask you how COVID affected you, but for you to be around 35 years, once again, I talk to businesses all the time. You have to be doing something right to be around. I mean, in this day and age, to be around 3 weeks, let alone 35 years. What have you done to stay in business for 35 years?
Um, we my business is a service business, as well as you can walk into my store at any time. um but it's the service that we give, whether it's making deliveries. We make deliveries every day but Sunday, because we are closed on Sundays. But our delivery truck is out from 9 to 5 basically every day. We service just about the entire Greene County area. So we keep busy.
So, question as I said, for you to be doing this for 35 years, you've done some things right. Before I even touch on COVID, you had to deal with big brands coming into your market from online. How have you dealt with that?
Oh, you don't know the anger that goes through me with these. People don't realize that there are a lot of flower brokers out there in this day and age, and they're sitting home. They're called order gatherers, brokers, whatever, but they sit home in their houses and they take orders. They have no education behind them whatsoever. And all they are is taking your order and sending it to me. But what that also does is produce a bigger, um, it's going to cost you more, because they've got to get their share of the pie as well. Um, the best thing anybody can do, even, I belong to Teleflora, and Teleflora is a wire service. They You have to, well, not in this day and age, you don't have to be a walk-in flower shop anymore to be Teleflora, unfortunately, because it has taken down the, I don't know the term I want to use, but it's taken, because these flower brokers also belong to Teleflora now, which I am, has bothered me since this has happened. But they feel as though these flower brokers, even though they're not doing anything, or they're dropping flowers in a box, mailing them to you, if Teleflora didn't let them in, they're afraid that it'll be more of a drop ship type of situation where you would be getting more flowers sent to you, not made, just put in a box for you to do something with them when you receive them. And here, there's no such thing at my shop. Um, all our arrangements are made from scratch. From start to finish, I have 3 designers on staff.
Mm-hmm.
We attend workshops when they were available before COVID. So I keep my employees, my designers educated the best I can.
So what do you suggest to to our readers? Should they call you directly instead of doing some online things? Should they go to your website and directly order from you?
Absolutely. If there was a problem with it, we stand by our work. So if there's any problem with an arrangement, I'm not going to say that, we're 100% perfect, because we're not. But for the most part, we stand behind our work, and I guess
No, I mean, that's good. I mean, obviously you've done good being around for 35 years. So how has COVID changed your business?
well, we did have to close, and I did lose Easter totally this past year. Couldn't even open for it. Progressively opened up as curbside only for the month of April and through Mother's Day. And then we just had to watch the amount of people that came into our store. At that time, curbside delivery was, and we're still doing it, as far as if anybody doesn't want to come into the store, they can call us and we can bring them out merchandise. And our drivers, our drivers are being totally compliant with masks. And if anybody chooses for not to answer the door, we will leave, their arrangement or whatever at their doorstep. Whatever the people need us to do is what we're doing.
Okay. Now, how many locations do you have? You have the one location,
Just the one location in Cairo.
and give us that address
271 Main Street.
in Carroll.
Yes.
All right, awesome. So, what else do you want your customers and potential customers to know about your business? What makes you stand alone or stand out?
I believe our great gift shop, and we always have arrangements in our cooler for people to come in that are looking for that last minute gift. And we have fresh arrangements made on a daily basis in our cooler. We also have fresh flowers, loose cuts if people want loose cut flowers in our cooler. We have a wide variety of giftware in the store. We have dish gardens, green plants, succulents. Um, We have plush, we have wall decor, we have candles. You know, we have a lot of stuff in here.
So one of the questions that's got me thinking just now is, where do your flowers come from? Are you growing them in your back office?
Well, that has changed in the last number of years since I've started. We have flowers, absolutely gorgeous flowers being grown in Canada. The price shows that, you know, they're coming from Canada, but they're absolutely gorgeous. The majority of roses are coming from Ecuador now because they have the better growing seasons. California, with all their environmental problems that they've been having, is becoming a bigger problem getting flowers out of California. Growing in Florida isn't what it used to be. So the majority of our flowers are coming from out of the country.
Okay, cool. So once again, let's give your address again and your phone number and how people can reach you.
Karen's Flower Shop, 271 Main Street, Cairo. Phone number 518-622-9. Oh, shoot. 518-622-3663.
No problem, no problem. And that's the one thing I love about the recordings that I do with our customers, our advertisers. We're real. This is real. So I appreciate it. I know one thing. If you received $1 for every ring that happened during this call, you probably got $1 million sitting over there.
We won't go that far, but we do get our share.
Oh, that's important, and it shows being around so long. It shows that you're doing something right. I truly appreciate your time. I look forward to doing more business with you, and I look forward to your customers coming in and seeing all the stuff that you're talking about. So thank you so much, and we'll talk soon.